They had heard the stories, whispers about a forest deep in the mountains, breathtaking, untouched by time, and cursed. The locals called it the Green Silence. 5 hikers set out anyway. They wanted a thrill, a weekend off-grid, no phones, no distractions, just nature. Among them was Emma, a quiet botanist. She didn't believe in curses, only science. At first, it was everything they hoped for: towering trees, untouched trails, sunlight leaking through thick canopies. But as they went deeper, something changed. The forest grew too quiet. No birdsong, no breeze. Only the crunch of their boots. And something else. Whispers, low, familiar. Each of them began to hear their own name, from somewhere ahead, or behind, or above. They tried to joke it off, until Jason disappeared. 1 minute, he was behind them. The next, gone. No scream, no tracks, just his backpack resting neatly against a tree. They shouted, ran in circles, but the forest seemed to shift around them, trails vanishing, trees rearranging like a living maze. Panic set in. Emma noticed the trees weren't just tall. They leaned in, listening. That night, they set camp in a small clearing. The fire cracked, but no one spoke, until Liz pointed at a tree nearby. Its bark twisted into a face, Jason's face, frozen in horror, mouth open mid-scream. Then they saw another and another. Dozens of faces embedded in trunks, some familiar, some not quite human anymore. And the forest whispered again. Now it wasn't just names, it whispered secrets, regrets, things no one should have known. It knew them. Their fears took form. Emma saw her childhood home burning. Ty saw the brother he'd failed to save. Liz watched her body rot in front of her. The forest fed on it all. The more they panicked, the faster it grew. Roots twisting, bark cracking, shadows forming into limbs. 2 more vanished that night. Only Emma and Liz remained. Emma began to piece it together. She had studied plant behavior. Some plants responded to emotion, some mimicked prey. But this forest, it was something ancient, intelligent, a predator. She realized it didn't want their bodies. It wanted their fear. So Emma did the only thing she could. She closed her eyes, slowed her breathing, stopped running. She imagined calm, peace, love. The forest hesitated. Branches froze. The whispers grew distant. The shadows retreated. It was working. Then Liz screamed, panicked, ran. The forest came alive again. Emma chased after her, too late. Only silence remained, and Emma knew the forest had won, again. But when she turned back to leave, she found herself face to face, with her. Not a reflection, not a hallucination, a version of herself, calm, composed, but with bark for skin and eyes like deep roots. It smiled and whispered, "You were always meant to stay.